Welcome back to another episode of the Savvy Stylist Podcast. I am so excited to be here with you. As always, I absolutely love sharing my heart with you, sharing what I love so much about this industry and helping to inspire and give you actionable, strategical steps to help build your business behind the chair so that in 20 years, you are still so lit up the way that I am talking about and working inside of this industry. So let's dive into today's episode. Hello, my friends. If you are new here, welcome. I am so grateful to share space with you. My name is Amy Walker. I am a hairdresser for the last 20 years. I have worked in all different parts of this industry, most recently working as a sales consultant. And the reason that I tell you that is because it really was this job as a sales consultant, being able to step outside of being behind the chair and really get to know the ins and outs of what's working, what's not working, and what salons are struggling with inside our industry has been so detrimental. And it really was the birth of the Savvy Stylist podcast. The entire reason that I am showing up in this space now for you guys is because I am being asked all of this information all of the time. And so I know that in our tiny little corner of the world, if we are struggling with, and hairdressers here are asking these questions, I know there are more of you out there who are asking the same questions. And so we're just going to dive right into all of these topics. And today, I really want to get into client building, building a clientele, how you do it, the ins and outs of maybe the steps that you're overlooking. Okay, so there are three things that stylists desire to have inside this industry. And they're also the three things that most stylists struggle with at one point in their career in doing. And the first one is building a clientele. It is hard, my friends, to build a clientele. I get it. Making money, once you've built that clientele, making enough money to feel like you are not a hamster on the wheel, working your ass off for not enough of a reward. I see so many of you asking in different chats on social media, reaching out in different resources. How do we make more money? What are you guys doing as a second job? And it breaks my heart to read that because I don't believe you need to do that inside this industry. I believe you should be able to make, and I know you can, really sexy money, money that makes you so excited to show up at work every day, money that fills your bank account, money that feels like you can take some time off and it's okay. You're going to be okay, you know? And then the other thing is burnout. And those are really the three pillars that my entire platform is built around. Those are the things, and in many different ways, but those are the three things that I, as your coach at the Savvy Stylist, in my trainings on the Soul Centric Stylist on social media, this is what I am bringing to the table. These are the three pillars that I believe if we can master them, build really solid foundations, and have really strategical ways to go about doing these things, building our businesses, making more money, avoiding burning out before we're actually ready to leave the industry, then I believe you can have the career of your dreams. So today we're going to dive into what it means to and what is involved in building your clientele, finding clients. Now, my friends, I need to stop right here and tell you I am going to give you some nuggets inside of this podcast today. Absolutely, hands down. There will be things you will take out of this that you can go apply today. However, I am launching a 1-day mini masterclass called Unlocked on October 16th of this year, it is going to go into so much more detail on the things that I am talking to you about today. This is going to be a mini masterclass that is going to be jam-packed with the strategies and the why and the how-tos behind building your business, building that solid foundation. And guys, here's the thing. You don't have to be a brand new hairdresser to learn these skills, to take something away from this class, because we have all been at stages in our career. Maybe you're a year in, maybe you're 5 years in, maybe you're 20 years in and you're coming back and you need to rebuild. Or maybe you just have gotten to a place in your career where you're like, I don't want to do this hair all the time. Where did I get these clients from? Why are these ABC people showing up and calling me? Why is so-and-so with the hair that I hate telling all of her friends, and now I have all of this hair that I hate? We've all been there. It happens. That's how things go. However, we can pause, we can regroup, we can refocus, and we can build back up businesses full of clients that we are actually so excited to do their hair. So this is not a brand new stylist only. This is something, and you'll hear me say this lots throughout all of my trainings across all platforms, that the moment you stop being a student is the day you end your career. Because to have the mindset that you don't need to learn anymore, you know it all, and you don't have to learn anything else, is literal career suicide. There is always something evolving. There is always something that we can do to elevate our business, to elevate our life, to elevate our income, to make ourselves a work environment that we're so lit up and excited about, and to be able to pivot and change and switch things up. So don't sell yourself short. Don't cut yourself out of these kinds of trainings, because I promise you there is something for everybody inside of this class. And I'm bringing it to you guys totally free. Okay, this is going to be, I'm going to do my very best to keep it to an hour and a half. It is at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time inside of a private Facebook group. All you have to do is get registered. If you can't make it live, that's okay. However, I'm doing giveaways for those who do show up live, but I know we're busy. We have busy schedules. Life is crazy. So if you can't make it live, that's okay. You just need to be registered for the event to gain access to the group so that you can get the recording after the fact, okay? There will be giveaways for all of my lovely humans who come inside of this training, which I hope you all do. There's going to be a giveaway across the board, whether you come live or not, but there's going to be a special giveaway for somebody, one lucky winner who is there live with me on October 16th. Also, side note, it's my birthday 2 days after that, so there might be a birthday giveaway. There might be exciting things, but if you're not inside the group, you won't know. So, unlocked October 16th. I will drop the link to sign up below wherever it is that you are watching this, wherever you're listening. If you miss it or you're not sure where it is, reach out to me on Instagram at the Soul Centric Stylist, and I will get you the link. Okay, let's dive in, you guys. Here we go. Building a clientele is so much more than bodies in chairs, okay? Yes, when we are getting started, when we are fresh out of hair school, it is quite possible that you will do a lot of hair that you don't love, okay? This is part of getting started. And the piece that is really beautiful about this phase of your career is that you might not know yet what your thing is. You might not know yet what it is you love to do, and you might surprise yourself and find that you absolutely love doing something that you did not think you would. Okay. Maybe you come out of hair school and you're like, I'm never doing rainbow colored hair. That is not my jam. It doesn't look like fun. Although who doesn't think that looks like fun? Maybe you come out and you're like, this is not my thing. And then all of a sudden you start doing it and you're like, wait a second, hold up. This is so fun. This is so creative. I absolutely love this. So there is a period of your career where you're going to do types of hair that maybe are not your favorite, and that's okay. What we are going to do is still be very conscious about the type of work that we feel at that time we desire to do, who it is we're calling in, and how we're going about doing that. Okay. So, there are a few strategies that I use that are absolutely tried and true. And you might laugh because I am an old school girl. I A lot of what I will train on is like old school vibes with a new age twist. Okay, so we're gonna pull the tried and true, the things that work, and we're gonna bring in the world we live in now. Okay, because we live in a social media online existence. And so we need to be able to tap into all of those different areas in order to build businesses that we actually are excited about. Yes? Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is get our work out there. Get people talking, okay? Again, old school, new age, we can do this in multiple different ways. One thing that will never change in this industry, whether it is face to face or online, is word of mouth. Word of mouth will never, ever die. It might look different, we might approach it differently, but let me tell you, word of mouth, word of mouth, word of mouth. Here's what I want to tell you about this. It is really interesting, and it's something in my own life that I've really tried to be very aware of in different situations where I really try and acknowledge in lots of different scenarios things that I really, really love. So, for example, if I go to a restaurant and I get incredible service, I make sure that that server knows how much I appreciated them. I might even go one step further to tell their manager what an incredible job they did because they deserve that recognition. In this life, people are much faster to tell other people about things they did not like than they are to talk about things that they did like. And that's so ass backwards, and I get it, but it is what it is. So we need to work extra hard because we want the people who are sitting in our chairs to tell their friends. And this is why I say we need to be very specific about who it is that we are bringing into our chairs once we've figured out kind of what that niche is, what type of hair we want to do, because you're going to attract more of that. So if you want, let's use rainbow hair as an example. If you love doing rainbow hair, bright colored hair, fantasy color blocking, all that kind of thing, if that's your jam, the more you do it, the more of it you'll attract. Okay, if you love doing little old lady perms and roller sets, power to you. We need you, whoever you are out there. There is a lot of them who need you to still be doing that. So if you love that, I guarantee you're going to have the entire old folks home coming to you once they realize that's your jam because they're all going to start talking. Yes? So if there are things in your line of work that you go, this is not for me. I'll use myself as an example. I might be one of the only hairdressers who hates braids. I hate braiding. I'm going to have to learn to love it because my youngest daughter has just started gymnastics. So I'm feeling like braids are coming. However, I don't like braids. And so once I realized this is not my jam, I literally stopped doing it. If somebody called and said, hey, would you braid my daughter's hair? No. No, Susan, I will not braid your daughter's hair because I'm not good at it. And I was very honest about it. I would just say, listen, I'm not good at it, so I don't want to do it. I love you. Here's who I think you should go see, but that's not my thing because I didn't want to fill my days with things I didn't love. So I knew that if I told Susan, yes, I would do her daughter's braids, Susan was going to tell all the other gymnast moms that Amy's the girl to do braids. And then all of a sudden I was going to have all of this work that I didn't want to do. So as I progressed, I got very specific about what it was I loved doing. And you guys, it's okay to say, I don't want to do that, or I don't like that, or I'm not good at that, but here's what I am good at. It's okay and actually kind of empowering to be able to say that, because the last thing you want is to do something you hate and it not turn out well. And one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to turn out well, they're going to love it, and they're going to go tell all their friends. So now you've attracted all of this, all these clients who you actually don't want to do, or it's not going to go well and you knew it wasn't going to go well. And now your client is unhappy and they went and told everybody that they're unhappy. So now instead of getting a whole bunch of clients, you got none. You're getting none, and that one's not coming back. So we need to get a little more specific about what it is we like. Inside of Unlocked, we are going to dive into getting really specific on this. Like, I mean, really specific. And there is a reason, and I'm going to give you the tools and the resources of how and why we do this. But I want you to be able and to be confident in the work you do, and that the work you do is attracting what it is you want to be bringing in. Okay, so one way that we do this, old school, guys, we're going to kick it old school here, and you can do this in a social media setting if you want to, but I'm going to teach it to you this way. And it's my give 3, get free system. And it is very simple, but it works like a charm. I promise. I've done this over and over and over again in my career. I have taught multiple people to do this in their career, and it has built their businesses very quickly. Okay. So what you're going to do when you get someone in your chair and you're like, ooh, this is my jam. I love this. I want to do this all day. Yes, please, more of this. You're going to take your business card. If you do not have a business card, please get them. Please get them. We're going to be intentional about it. We're not going to just like shuffle around business cards all over town, because that's not what we want. We're going to get very intentional, but you need some business cards. Okay. So you also need some branding, which we're going to talk about inside of Unlocked, but we need branding. We need some business cards. Okay. So let's just say Jenny sits down in your chair, and Jenny is incredible. You want to be her best friend within 10 minutes of sitting with her. You love her hair. She loves you. It was just like the best appointment. You want more Jennies. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 of your business cards. Okay. It doesn't have to be 3 if you don't want it to be 3. You're going to take 3 business cards, and you're going to write Jenny's name on the back of the business card. And then you're going to say, hey, Jenny, so I'm running this promotion, and at the end of it, you could end up with a free cut and color. Would you be interested in sharing my business card with 3 of your best friends? When 2 of them come back in, I'm going to give you a free haircut. And when the 3rd one comes back in, I'm going to give you a free cut and color. And then if you still have more friends, I'll give you more cards. What do you think? Would you be into that? Jenny's not going to say no. Jenny's going to be like, yes, sister, give me all of the cards. I will tell all of my friends. Okay. So what you do is you've written her name on the back of the card. You've given Jenny your business cards. Jenny is going to go find 3 of her best friends. She's going to say, oh my gosh, you got to go see my girl, Amy. Here's the card. Take this with you and give it to her at your appointment. So then you're going to collect those cards. And when 2 come back in, you're going to give her a free haircut. Here's the thing, my friends. Jenny's a full cut and color gal. She's not coming in from any just haircuts. So when she comes in and has earned her free haircut, it's literally just your time. It is literally just your time that you are basically shaving off of that appointment. She's coming in anyways. You're still making money. Nothing is lost here. Okay. When Jenny sends back 3 of those cards and you give her a free cut and color, you've gained 3 clients. So one cut and color for free one time is so worth it because you now have 3 more Jennies and you love all of them. And then you give them the cards and they go do the same thing. Here's what I'll tell you. In my experience, listen, if you give 3 cards to every single client that you love and they all bring 3 back, you're gaining 3 new clients to every one time you have to give something away. In all of the years that I have done this, I only ever gave away, like I can count on one hand how many free cut and colors I gave away. And I gave away quite a few haircuts, but that was getting 2 brand new clients, and all it cost me was a free haircut. And the times that I gave away a free cut and color, those babes are coming every 4 to 6 weeks anyways. It's no big deal to give them one because they brought me 3 brand new clients that are now here for me. They came specifically for me. They're the type of hair that I want to do because I was very specific about who I gave my cards to. And all of a sudden, your business is doubling, tripling, quadrupling very quickly with people you want to spend time with hair you're excited to do. And guess what? If Jenny sends in 2 of her best friends and her mother-in-law, and her mother-in-law is a perm set, and you don't want to do that again, don't give Jenny's mom cards. Yes? Right? Okay? This is how we build our business in a word of mouth scenario. Now, you can apply this to social media. Okay? If you've got your little tweeny boppers, early 20s who are like, they don't talk to people in person anyways, everything is via social, that's fine. Do the same thing, but on social media. Do the same thing, but on social media. Okay? Give Jenny's daughter, who's in grade 12, and all her little blonde babe girlfriends want their hair done by you too, and that's like so your jam. Give it to them on social media. Come up with a promo code. Come up with a graphic. You can make a simple graphic on Canva. We're also going to talk about Canva inside of Unlocked, so get inside that program. Make a simple graphic on Canva that they can send to their girlfriends, that they can text to you when you book their appointment. Hey, did so-and-so give you the graphic to get for her appointment? Right? They send it to you. You've got it. Get creative. We can be creative about this, but the cards are where it's at. The 3 promo, give 3, get free. Give 3, get free. This is one tried and true way that you are going to build your business. If you are brand new, okay, let's just pretend you're a brand new hairdresser. You have just got out of hairdressing school. You don't have one client. You have no idea where you're going to find your people from. Let's get out of our comfort zone. Let's do our give 3, get free promo. And what you're going to do is you are going to muster up all your courage, get excited, dress up cute, have your hair done, show yourself off. You are your walking business card, and you're going to go out in public. You're going to go to the mall. You're going to go to your favorite coffee shop. You're going to go to your favorite restaurant. You're going to go to whatever clothing store, boutique, place that you hang out, kids' school. I don't care where you go. You're going to go and find clients whose hair you love. Okay? So you're going to go find people whose hair you love. If you see someone and you're like, oh, that looks so pretty, you're going to go start literally handing out business cards. Hi there, excuse me, I'm so sorry to bother you. Your hair is incredible. You're so beautiful. I love it so much. I just had to come tell you that, hey, I'm a brand new hairdresser here in Cranbrook, wherever you live. I'm just wondering if I gave you a couple of my business cards, if you would be willing to share them with a couple of your girlfriends. And also, I'm doing a promotion. If you give these cards out to 3 of your girlfriends, when 2 of them actually come and book an appointment with me, I'm going to give you a free haircut. And when 3 of them come back in and book with me, I'm going to give you a free cut and color. How does that sound? Would you do that for me? It's scary because we live in a social media world where everybody's cell phone is up on their faces like this all the time. That's the world we live in. And so getting out of that comfort zone and actually being in front of people sometimes feels scary, but we have to do it. We have to get outside of our comfort zone. It's a beautiful place, but nothing grows there, you guys. We need to get outside of our comfort zone. We need to think outside of the box. We need to be big and bold and brave because this is our business. This is our life. This is our livelihood. And everybody starts somewhere. Yes, I hope that is resonating with you. You guys, I am going to go into so much more detail on October 16th, all about what we're talking about. Building your businesses, figuring out who those dream clients are, building a brand, what that looks like, how to do it, how to show up on social media in a way that your clients are going to find you, your guests are going to love you, how to display your work so that you're attracting who and what it is you want to do all day long. Yes, it's going to be so much fun. I am so excited for this to really dive into details with you. But for today, I encourage you, get your business cards. Ask even just 3 of your clients. If you ask 3 to 5 of your clients this week if they would be interested in participating in your promo, your give 3, get free promo, would they do it? None of them are going to say no because they have the opportunity to get something for free. And everybody loves things that are free, especially when it's something that they love and that they're going to come get anyways. It's a bonus for them if they're going to get a discount or a deal or something for totally free, right? So I encourage you this week, give 3 to 5 of your clients 3 business cards each, explain to them the promotion, ask them if they want to participate, and then I want to know how many of those clients their cards come back in. Let's go build our businesses, you guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that is something that you are actually going to do because it is one thing to be inspired and be excited and hear somebody talk about different strategies and ideas. It is a completely different thing to take action. So I want you to be inspired. I want this podcast, my trainings, to inspire you, to light a fire in you. But then I also want you to go take action. Okay. Don't sit on the things that you know, the knowledge that is in your head. Don't sit on that. It does no good inside of you. Take it, harness that energy, and go blow your businesses up, you guys. I love you so much just because I can. I hope that this has given you a little bit of insight. I hope that this has lit that little bit of fire, or maybe it brought that flame just a little bit bigger inside of you. If you got anything out of this episode, I would love to hear your feedback. I would love to know if these trainings are hitting for you. It is how I go about planning out these trainings, these episodes. The more insight I have as to what is working for you, what you might need that you're not getting yet, maybe the help that you're looking for, the education that you're looking for, the questions that you have, share that feedback with me so that I can put together very specific trainings just for you on those topics. Thank you so much for joining me. Please follow along. Please subscribe to the podcast. It means the world to me that you spent some time with me today, wherever you are listening to this. I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you on the next episode of the Savvy Stylist Podcast.